Yo, what's up, party people? Hope you're killing it today. Let me ask you a question. Like, are you unique? I was talking to my daughter the other day, and I gotta say, well, Bob is crazy or Bob is weird, but I just don't know. I'm unique, and I want her to be unique. And you don't have to, you shouldn't have to try to be unique. I think a lot of people are actually very, very unique. Unfortunately, it's a big unfortunately, the programmed, conditioned reality of our lives is taking away from that. You know, we look at our world, and if you're being honest, and if you don't want to be honest, just don't even waste my time even watching my shit. I won't ever see you watch it, but don't waste. But if you look at our world, okay, we live in a world that's very, very, very superficial, whether it be the ideas of religion that keep people confined mentally to a certain way of doing things or thinking. I'm not saying everybody. Our politics, that you can't be unique in politics unless you're bringing new ideas. But if you're into politics or into a party or into an affiliation, you're typically towing lines. So you're conditioning your brain to be a part of something versus individual. You're protesting shit. You're mad at shit. Your conditioned reality of the superficiality we face. I mean, yes, okay, you need to get money in life. You want to buy nice things for yourself, which is great. But how much time are you spending worried about the perception of your money? Or worried about the perception of your clothes or your house or your car? Like, it doesn't matter to you. What degree does it matter to you? Does it matter to you enough that you're working 75 hours a week to attain an extra, a better car or to get a better house? Whether these things matter to you or not, that's none of my business. I'm not saying it to be condescending. I'm just asking you the question. So if all of these things are taking up your time, what's being taken away from you? Are you putting thoughts into your art or to your passions, to your unique thoughts, to your self-validation to make sure that what you go through, what you love, and what's important to you becomes harnessed and cultivated, not the concern of others? What are you doing with your time? It was like, think about if you're religious. Think about if you're like, my family is Muslim, and I would never disrespect. I did a lot before my father passed. I disrespected his religion. I disrespected my mom's religion. I felt terrible for disrespecting them. But the idea of religion, think of Islam in itself. You're praying 5 times a day. So you're praying 5 times a day. So you're basically affiliated with the religion part throughout the whole day. Before the prayer, you're preparing for it. So we're habit-formed creatures. So you become habitualized. That's some of my grammar sucks, but you're making it so much a part of your day that it's hard to get out of that cycle of thinking. So you stop making new thoughts. A lot of people, not everybody. Again, I don't know everybody's shit, but you're taking so much time away from you because you're putting so much time into it, a thing, an affiliation, whatever you feel religion's for. That's none of my business. But you're taking away from you. There's no two ways about it. And I don't know the answer to how to be yourself all the time. I know what I do. And for me, I don't let how others perceive me affect me. I get that if there's a heaven, then I'm screwed. Okay? Damn, I didn't pray all the time. I'm a good man. I follow a system of values. I follow a code, and I think it's working very, very well for me. I remember my buddy, he told me, he's like, oh, religion's good for people. Religion's good for kids, especially. It teaches them to be to have values. I'm like, why don't we just fucking teach kids values? I remember my baby mama, she got me so angry. She's like, she was mad at me because I'm so I'm not anti-religion at all. I'm not anti-religion at all. I'm just pro think for yourself. I'm not anti-politics. I'm pro think for yourself. I fucking hate affiliations. You're affiliated, you start conforming. How can you be yourself if you're part of a fucking system? You know what I mean? That's what's fucked up. Like, people don't realize it's just, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be anything. You say what it's supposed to be. That's what you do. That's what we're here for. This motherfucker up here is so dope. Like, I remember my baby's mom said to me, oh, the kids who are spiritual have a better self-image. I'm like, fuck, let's just teach her to have a better self-image. Why are we giving all this fucking credit to everything? Why do we have these fucking crutches in life? Why do we care about people's perception of our money and our shoes and our fucking belts and our motherfucking car? What the fuck? If you want to dress like a fucking idiot, I don't want to use that word, idiot, then do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to go sing songs in the park because it makes you feel good, sing songs in the fucking park. If you want to say what's on your mind because you don't agree with these motherfuckers, speak the fuck up. You know, it's truthfully, it's a pathetic. I have trouble doing these videos right now because I used to be Walls Rants. I used to complain. It came off complaining. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna empower people. But fuck, it's hard not to be disenchanted by this fucking world of fucking misfits. Unaccountable to anything, following every fucking thing, afraid of everything, uptight as shit. It's like, well, what are we doing here? What the fuck, if you wrote the story of your life, what the fuck would it be? I followed all the rules. I followed what religion told me. I was afraid my whole life to question any of the beliefs my family gave me, or I was worried all the time if my friends liked me or disliked me, or people, strangers, what they thought about me, or I didn't want to do my own thing because, doing your own thing might not make you all the money in the world. What the fuck? And then I take a step back and I'm like, well, okay. I just told 5 minutes. Who the fuck's even gonna watch us get to the end of shit? I don't know. And I don't care. Only I care. I really do. I respect. I care. But I don't care because I actually like sharing this shit. I want to be one of the best motherfucking public speakers in the world because I don't want to be anything like these fucking public speakers who talk down. I'm so smart. Fuck all you motherfuckers. I'm going to do it my way. And if I can't make it my way, I'm going to make it in some degree and still do the shit. I'm going to do it my way. My daughter, whoo! This motherfucker right here, she's 4, and we talk about confidence. We talk about loving yourself. We talk about not conforming to other motherfuckers. I cussed her. Actually, I never cussed my daughter. I cussed her. I'm hard on her, but I cussed her out when she said some other fucking kid tell her what to do. Now when I hear from her teacher, she's confident. She leads the bunch. I'm like, fucking motherfucking right. You lead the bunch with the way you think. It's truthfully from my opinion, and my opinion is worth nothing. My opinion is worth nothing to only me and my child. It's worth nothing to anybody. But if you want my opinion, stop this shit. Because this world you're letting create you is taking away from you. So you may be unique. You may be fucking dope as fuck. At your core, you may be fucking dope and have creative ideas, creative thoughts, ways of looking at the world in a wicked ass way. But if you let the world affect you, you let this bullshit affect you, this superficial shit affect you, you become a pussy. From my opinion. Now that's my opinion. But you become a pussy. Because you take this motherfucking Ferrari up here that can go 7 gears. Motherfucking rev it up. You keep that shit in first gear. Let me just cruise. I ain't questioning shit. I'm afraid of everything. I don't want to fucking ripple the system. You're going to miss out. It ain't going to be me. I might be hated by people. But truthfully, my daughter adores me. And I adore me. And really, to be honest with you, if you have those things, and maybe a friend or two that might care enough about you to see you for what you are, the other shit, I promise you with all my heart, doesn't matter. If you're afraid of God, or you're afraid of dying, and you're afraid of your politics being questioned, or you're afraid of how people look at you, or you're afraid of how your car sucks, or your shoes suck, or your fucking lack of a Hermes belt, or not getting the newest fucking iPhone, when it comes, if you care about that stuff, do your thing, all right? You ain't my people. Stay the fuck away from me, all right? Keep it high, party people.